Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits, but please leave the rest out. Okay, I heard 3. Discovery, intention, people, new supportive connections with people, again, professional assistance. Looks like someone's trying to find a way out of a situation here, actually getting advice. Possibly financially here. They're making big decisions, finally stepping up to the plate, wanting to take a risk. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down, and I am coming in to show you a better version of myself. Someone is definitely wanting to take charge of their life now. Tired of living in what is false or comfortable. Okay, so let's see the overall. We have 10 of Cups. Wow. It looks like here I'm already feeling with these cards, there was a fantasy or an idea of happily ever after or happiness that didn't come to fruition, and someone's kind of rewritten the viewpoint on what makes them happy as well. Let's see what's going on in your energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, Page of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So it looks good, like you guys are finally owning up to how you feel, possibly expressing yourself. Maybe some of you tried to, hide your emotions at times so that it didn't make the other person uncomfortable, or you tried to make light of things in the past, even though you knew you had needs yourself and your needs were not met. But with the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing. Now you see that you're in control in the hot seat here in the Chariot, ready for this new phase of love. You're kind of like saying, whatever comes, let it come my way. If it's going to meet me at the level where I'm at, then fine. If not, I'm not playing games any longer. 7 of Wands. I'm protecting how I feel, what I deserve as well. Let's see the Wheel of Fortune. Magician, 7 of Cups. You may have been a little confused in the past, or things were a bit foggy on possibly how this person feels about you or what their true intentions were. But now you see things very clearly. You're manifesting not from lack or a sense of doubt or sadness. You're manifesting now from power, from love, light. This is a fantastic energy for you guys. You're overcoming an obstacle that you felt was something that was insurmountable before. And even if you're not in this energy at the moment, the Wheel of Fortune's here to tell you that things are going to change suddenly here. So hang in there. All right, for their energy, we have 8 of Wands, Death, Strength, and the 4 of Wands. They're going through a transformative period here. Things are completely shifting in this person's environment, within their life, but also within their soul. They're seeing now how much this connection did mean to them, and they kind of took it for granted. They didn't really see it for what it was in the beginning. It's kind of like they couldn't put their finger on it, and suddenly something shakes their world here. 8 of Wands. There is enlightenment that comes with the Death card, where they realize what this connection is, or why they had such powerful feelings for you. Let's see this Death card. 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. They could have been stuck before in the past, unwilling to make a move because they felt like it would take a lot of work. If there is a third party, it can be a person, place, or thing where they were staying in their comfort zone. They didn't want to make a decision to alter their life because it was too risky. And they weren't really thinking that this connection could be long-term, even though they may have put on this facade, made you feel like their intentions were to commit here in the 4 of Wands. But it's taking all the courage they have at this moment to contain themselves now that they know how they feel, now that they know what this is. All right, let's see what's happened in the past. It's a very intense energy between you two. It's almost like, reminds me of that song, The Sound of Silence. This person is definitely dealing with their old patterns and silencing things and just living there, unable to make a move because they realize that that's been their coping mechanism as well, unable to express truly from the heart. King of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the Hermit card. Okay, so there was some pain here that you feel this person was possibly trying to inflict on you, Because in the Hermit, you felt like every time they were bothered by something or they wanted to express themselves, maybe feeling things on a deep level, their thing was always to detach. It's kind of like that's their MO. Hermit, Three of Swords. Let me go deal with this on my own. But when they'd come back around, they would use passion or intimacy here to shake things up again, to make you feel like everything is as it should be. Nothing's changed about them, but it was just hiding how they really feel. So I see if you feel like this person during times of intimacy or passion, things were just explosive and it feels like you can feel this connection on a deep level. You weren't crazy. They were feeling that, but they just didn't know how to express it. If it wasn't in dealing with passion, they didn't know how to even converse with you at times. They felt awkward, they felt insecure about themselves, and they just didn't know how to handle this because they were dealing with feelings they have never experienced before, never felt. Let's see the Three of Swords. Again, it's alluding to a third party. It doesn't have to be. This person can simply just be choosing to focus on comfortability, safety, staying in their comfort zone. Eight of Swords, Five of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Some of them have an issue where it really bothers them, like conflict or addressing issues, because they feel that they always get blamed by it. This is something that they've experienced. It's kind of their belief system. So they're kind of afraid to hurt others if they do speak their emotions because they've witnessed something traumatic in the past. So they kind of stay stuck. If they want to say something, they kind of detach, run and hide. I see that a lot of times there wasn't moments where you could really talk to this person or have deep, meaningful conversations. Especially with the Five of Cups, there's a lot of regret here. It's like a spiral that they go through. When they do this and they know they're doing this to you and they detach and they know you're hurt by it, they all of a sudden blame themselves, then they have guilt about it, and it's just like an endless cycle of pain and suffering. Page of Wands, Hanged Man. Yeah, they kind of chalked it up as, okay, at least they're staying. I'm not doing too much. I'm not giving. I hate that I do this, but I know I'm like this, so I'm just going to focus on other things right now while still keeping them in the loop. And that way I'll keep one foot in, one foot out of the door, and I'll always have a way to connect with them because I just don't know what to do with it at this moment. The Hanged Man, Page of Wands. So let's see the challenge. Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. The Three of Cups, yeah, keeps alluding to outside interference here. So whatever that is, you know in your situation, but the joy from this connection was depleted because they were always retracting their energy. Anytime things were really good or headed in that direction, suddenly they would do the opposite. And it seems like there was a lot of silence going on, or them being around you, but just not being present. And the King of Pentacles, they're very stubborn here, focused on possibly finances, their worldly matters. Six of Pentacles, but they feel comfortable in that, or they feel safe in just what they know is predictable. So whatever that is for them, that's where they would retreat to. And some of them could make excuses here, Six of Pentacles, as to why they weren't reciprocating the same energy you were giving. I want to see this Three of Cups. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords and the Sun. They weren't understanding the pull towards you. Why it was so magnetic, why they had such intense passion for you and they couldn't let you go. They had never been in a connection like this. It was almost a dumbfounding feeling for them. Like, in shock, I can't run away from this. I don't know what's going on here. But they didn't want to even address it either. They kind of just made an excuse. Oh, I'm attracted to them. That's what this is. We have a lot of chemistry. But the truth wasn't able to come out because they were denying and not able to see their own feelings here. They were not wanting to see what this connection truly is. And so what happened in your end is you started to feel neglected. You started to feel like you weren't cared for as well, but also that this person was taking advantage of you and not willing to reciprocate. And you finally stepped up and put your boundaries up. You're like, I'm not dealing with this any longer. And they started to feel that shift. But I see that for a lot of you, this person slowly detached their energy to the point where either they walked away or they just kind of left things in limbo, Hanged Man. right? They felt like, okay, the door's left open, I can return if I want to. They tried to kind of run away from their feelings, thinking their feelings would diminish, but in fact it got more intense, and they couldn't figure out what's going on. Till the current moment, there's a lot of things shifting, a lot of lessons being learned here in the Death card, and understanding what this connection truly is. All right, what's about to happen? Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, Justice, Judgment, Moon, Five of Swords. So the tension in the silence builds to a breaking point, and suddenly something shifts that is going to bring you success, and this is going to be a shocking moment. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to find out what the shocking moment is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.